through the 2 questions that you need to answer before you retire. As you get closer to retirement, a lot of questions start popping up, but 2 stand out as the most important to answer before you retire. So question number 1, what single financial risk could make the biggest impact on your retirement?
Hey, Erin, absolutely. This is a good topic. The number one biggest risk in our eyes is longevity risk. What does that mean? Possibly outliving your money, living too long, so to speak. People don't always think about that, but it's a big one. It's a big one out there.
Right. And longevity is also known as the risk multiplier.
That is also very true because it does multiply all the other risks that we talk about so often in retirement. Inflation risk, tax risk, market risk, all those different things come into play. The longer that you live, more to plan for.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, question number 2. So how can you eliminate the possibility of this risk ruining your retirement income?
The best way is with proper planning. We look at a lot of retirement plans every single year. And if you can model and build out a plan that's going to support the right thing for you, you can absolutely do your best job at making sure you curb that longevity risk.
Though, Kyle, this is such an important question because how do you even prepare for a retirement with no known end date? It seems overwhelming.
Right. So the running joke that we had in the business was that, talking about Social Security, if you tell me the day that you're going to pass away, we'll tell you the exact right time to turn on your Social Security.
Totally. Yeah.
But it's not that simple, right? And we never want to assign our clients an expiration date, right? You have to go back to work at 87 with this plan. That is not the way that we're ever going to approach your retirement plan. The right way to do it is, you have to do a full inventory. You have to follow a planning process. That's what we pride ourselves on here at the office, and building exactly the right plan for you. That's really the way to go.
Again, with longevity being the risk multiplier, there's so many more variables and risks that you can live to. So how do you stress test a client's income plan?
Right. Well, it's 2025 and the software has only gotten better that we've been working with, which is great. And, from an income planning standpoint, we can model out what your retirement income might look like based on where you saved your money and how. And then what we can do is we can stress test that against inflation, because that's going to be a big problem. You're going to have less spending power over time. And we're going to model that out against, what the tax costs of your retirement will look like. And on the other side, to complement that, we can model your market risk. How much risk are you carrying in that portfolio that's going to be providing you that retirement income if a market correction of some sort happens? I mean, it all comes together. There's a lot of angles that you need to really, really look at. But by doing all those, we can do it. And Erin, the last thing I'll say here, after working with quite a few clients and learning this stuff, retirement income planning is not a straight line approach necessarily. It's not, hey, I need $5,000 a month for the next 30 years. A lot of clients want more money when they first retire. It's a really normal thing.
Right.
We see clients buy RVs, do a big trip that they've been putting off, do all the work around the house that they've been putting off because they're wrapping up in their work careers. It's kind of staggered, and you want to be mindful of that. And you want to make sure that you have the real life aspect. It's not just a spreadsheet that we're going to plug you into and say, I need this much. How can I do it? That's pretty rudimentary. A lot of it goes into knowing the person and doing the right thing for the client.
Right. Year after year after year, it is dynamic planning. That's a really good point, Kyle. Thanks for bringing that up. If somebody feels like that they're ready to retire, they want to make sure, though, that their nest egg lasts as long as they do, what's the best way to reach you, Kyle?
The best way is through our website, and that's firstcoastfinancialgroup.com.
Great. Kyle, thanks for your time today.
Thank you, Erin.